All right, so we're going to be doing some tapping on dad not being there. For lots of us have had emotionally unavailable dads, physically unavailable, and that leaves a hole in the soul. And then as adults, we try to fill it with other men, with all kinds of things. And of course, the filling of it may never happen from the outside in. There's a way of giving ourselves love and fathering and compassion for that wound that starts to heal it. So we're going to be doing some work on that. So tapping on the side of the hand, even though my dad wasn't there for me,
Even though my dad wasn't there for me,
I choose to be there for myself.
I choose to be there for
And
myself,
I deeply love and accept myself.
and I deeply love and accept myself.
Even though my dad wasn't there for me,
Even though my dad wasn't there for me,
he just couldn't see me.
just couldn't see me,
And part of me took it personally.
and part of me took it personally.
There must be something wrong with me
Must be something wrong with me.
for my dad to not be here for me.
For my dad not be here for me,
It must be my fault.
must be my fault.
And even though part of me took it personally,
And even though part of me took it personally,
and sometimes still does,
and sometimes still does,
I choose to deeply love and respect myself anyway.
I choose to deeply love and respect myself anyway.
Even though my father wasn't there for me.
Even though my father wasn't there for
And
me.
I have a lot of grief about that.
And I have a lot of grief about
As
that.
if there's a hole in my heart
As if there is a hole in my heart
where he should have been.
where he should have been.
And even though it feels like there's a hole in my heart,
And even though it feels there's a hole in my heart,
I choose to go ahead and deeply love, honor, and accept myself anyway.
I choose go ahead and honor and accept and love myself.
Yeah. My father was not there for me.
My father was not there for me.
My father was not there for me.
My father was not there for
He
me.
couldn't see me.
He couldn't see
He
me.
couldn't take me in.
Couldn't take me in.
He couldn't receive the gift
He couldn't receive the gift
of having an incredible, adorable, innocent child
of having an incredible, adorable, innocent child
that could have been the light of his life.
that could have been the light of his life.
But his eyes were closed.
But his eyes were closed.
His heart was closed.
His heart was closed.
And I felt very sad,
And I felt very sad.
missing my dad.
Missing my dad.
And sometimes I told scary stories
And sometimes I told scary stories.
about what's wrong with me,
What's wrong with me?
that my dad doesn't like me,
And my dad doesn't like me.
that he's not giving me attention,
That he's not giving me attention.
he's not playing with me.
He's not playing with me.
All this pain
All this pain
of my dad not playing with me.
of my dad not playing with me.
And I choose to heal what I can,
I choose to heal what I
and
can,
releasing this pain at its source.
releasing its pain at its source.
And I know that I can't heal all of it,
And I know that I can't heal all of that.
and I don't need fixing,
I don't need fixing.
but I offer up what I can heal.
But I offer up what I can heal here.
And feeling my grief
And feeling my grief
is part of the healing process.
is part of the healing
I'm
process.
mourning a loss.
I'm mourning a loss.
I'm honoring what I didn't get.
I'm honoring what I didn't get.
I'm honoring myself.
I'm honoring myself.
And I'm letting go of a dream.
I'm letting go of the dream.
The dream that my dad could have been there for me.
The dream that my dad couldn't be there for me.
Could have, would have, should have.
Would have, should have, would have.
And he wasn't.
And he wasn't.
But I can be.
But I can be.
I can be there for me.
I can be there for me.
And I choose to be.
And I choose to be.
I choose to be playful.
I choose to be playful.
With myself and in my life.
In myself, with myself and in my life.
I choose to know that this is a recreational universe.
I choose to know that this is a recreational universe.
And it's never too late to have a happy childhood.
And it's never too late to have a happy childhood.
Yeah. My father missed out.
My father missed out.
But I don't have to miss out.
But I don't have to miss out.
From this moment on.
From this moment on.
I choose to give myself a happy childhood.
I choose to give myself a happy childhood.
Giving my inner child the attention and love she deserves.
Giving my inner child the attention and love that she deserves.
Filling her up.
Filling her up.
With attention and love.
With attention and love.
It's okay to want attention.
It's okay to want attention.
Releasing any guilt about that.
Releasing any guilt about that.
Releasing any old shame.
Releasing any old shame.
About wanting and needing attention.
About wanting and needing attention.
I thrive when I'm the center of attention.
I thrive when I'm the center of attention.
And I don't always have to get that from others.
And I don't always have to get it from others.
Because I can be the center of my own attention.
Because I can be the center of my own attention.
And give loving attention to myself.
And give loving attention to myself.
I choose to be attentive to myself.
Choose to be attentive to myself.
I choose to be curious about what I'm going to do next.
I choose to be curious about what I'm going to do next.
I choose to be playful with whatever I do.
I choose to be playful with whatever I do.
I choose to be compassionate about my tender feelings.
I choose to be compassionate about my tender feelings.
I choose to be affectionate with myself.
I choose to be affectionate with myself.
And I choose to let in love from the whole universe.
And I choose to let in love from the whole universe.
Anyone who's sent my way.
Anyone who's sent my way.
Who offers me love.
Who offers me love.
I say yes.
I say yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
God knows I deserve it.
God knows I deserve it.
And at the same time,
And at the same time,
I choose to be discerning.
Choose to be discerning.
Because I'm learning.
Because I'm learning.
To have boundaries.
To have boundaries.
To take care of myself.
To take care of myself.
To be the seer of wisdom for myself.
To be a seer of wisdom to myself.
Like my father could have been.
Like my father could have been.
When I was a child.
When I was a child.
And I choose to parent myself.
And I choose to parent myself.
I choose to be a dream parent.
I choose to be a dream parent.
To my inner child.
To my inner child.
Plenty of room to make mistakes.
Plenty of room to make mistakes.
All your feelings are valid.
All of my feelings are valid.
Everything's good.
Everything is good.
It's all good.
All good.
And no matter what's going on,
No matter what's going on.
you're always safe.
You're always safe.
Always safe and supported.
Always safe and supported.
Held and cherished.
Held and cherished.
Loved and cradled.
loved and cradled
in my arms
in my arms
and the loving arms of the cosmos
and the loving arms of the cosmos
for the highest good of all concerned,
for the highest goal
in body, mind, and spirit.
in body, mind, and spirit.
Nice. Take a nice deep breath. Lather, rinse, and repeat as necessary.